Anti-Radical Govinda.
Hare Krishna Bhakti Angel Prabhu. Sasha Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna.
Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namene Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Sanyavari Pasacha Deshatayane Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasvi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasvi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Jaya Radha Radhe Nitai Gora Haribo Haribo Nitai Gora Haribo Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Guru Prabhupada Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. All glories and this land of goodies. Bhakti Angel Guru will be returning tomorrow. Reading from Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, Chapter 13, entitled The Stealing of the Boys and Calves by Brahma. As is stated in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna's expansion is situated in everyone's heart as the Supersoul. But in this case, instead of expanding himself as the Supersoul, he expanded himself as a portion of calves and cowherd boys for one continuous year. One day, a few days before a year had passed, Krishna and Balaram were maintaining the calves in the forest when they saw some cows grazing on top of Govardhan Hill. The cows could see down into the valley where the calves were being taken care of by the boys. Suddenly, on sighting the calves, the cows began to run toward them. They leaped downhill with joined front and rear legs. The cows were so melted with affection for the calves that they did not care about the rough path from the top of Govardhan Hill down to the pasturing ground. They approached the calves with their milk bags full of milk, and they raised their tails upwards. When they were coming down the hill, their milk bags were pouring milk on the ground out of intense maternal affection for the calves, although they were not their own calves. These cows had their own calves, and the calves that were grazing beneath Govardhan Hill were larger. They were not expected to drink milk directly from the milk bag, but were satisfied with the grass. Yet all the cows came immediately and began to lick their bodies, and the calves also began to suck milk from the milk bags. There appeared to be a great bond of affection between the cows and the calves.
When the cows were running down from the top of Govardhan Hill, the men who were taking care of them tried to stop them. Older cows are taken care of by the men, and the calves are taken care of by the boys. And as far as possible, the calves are kept separate from the cows so that the calves do not drink all the available milk. Therefore, the men who were taking care of the cows on the top of Govardhan Hill tried to stop them, but they failed. Baffled by their failure, they were feeling ashamed and angry. They were very unhappy, but when they came down and saw their children taking care of the calves, they all of a sudden became very affectionate towards the children. It was very astonishing. Although the men came down disappointed, baffled, and angry, as soon as they saw their own children, their hearts melted with great affection. At once their anger, dissatisfaction, and unhappiness disappeared. They began to show paternal love for the children, and with great affection they lifted them in their arms and embraced them. They began to smell their children's heads and enjoy their company with great happiness. After embracing their children, the men took the cows back to the top of Govardhan Hill. Along the way, they began to think of their children, and affectionate tears fell from their eyes.
Prabhupada Ki Jai.
Jai.
Krishna, so ecstatic, especially when cows are involved.
Yeah. Some calves.
The times are coming for cow protection. Should have happened a long time ago. So we have to meditate on that, how to protect the cows, how to get some land. Varnashram, Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Sudra, working together in Krishna consciousness. Yeah, it's a beautiful pastime. Pleasing the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Srila Prabhupada, and Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. The Sankirtan movement. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur is sanctioned Prabhupada to perform the Sankirtan movement all over the world. The Sankirtan movement is a non-sectarian method of practicing Krishna consciousness, because you're giving everyone, the pure devotee, selflessly the pure devotee, with these books, and and we're acting just like a postman. These people are getting the supreme secret from Srila Prabhupada, and they become very affectionate, and they love Prabhupada. You'll see this on Sankirtan, and these karmis, they become affectionate to Prabhupada just by reading these books, and this is pleasing Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Prabhupada, the whole Guru Parampara, and Krishna. And that supreme secret makes Srila Prabhupada most dear to Krishna. He's the recipient of that verse. He preaches the supreme secret is most dear to him. And we're assisting. So by assisting Srila Prabhupada, we're getting his protection. So we'll continue tomorrow morning, and possibly, maybe I can stay up a little later and meet you at the airport. Angel Prabhu. All glories to some devotees. Hare Krishna. Jai Srila Prabhupada.